Greetings of peace and welcome to session 2, How to Meditate. We are streaming live from Houston, and to all of you around the world, good evening and good morning and good afternoon. Today we're going to take one step more in learning how to harness the power of peace with our own mind through meditation. As you may be aware, there's a large spectrum of different varieties of meditation. Some types of meditation focus on thinking of the body. Some focuses on the breath. This particular type of meditation, which we are learning, is called Raja Yoga meditation. Many people ask, what is the connection between yoga and meditation? So let us just understand a little bit on this topic. This particular meditation, it's actually easy Raja Yoga meditation. Raja and yoga are both of those are Sanskrit words. Sanskrit is the mother of Hindi, very ancient words. Raja just means a king or one who has ruling power. And yoga just means connection or union. So in spirituality, when we talk about the word Raja or king, it has to do with ruling power or governing power over myself. Learning how to manage my own emotions, my own feelings, and have a controlling power over myself. And for the word yoga, connection and union, it's actually a very simple word, and it refers to where my mind and my attention is connected to. So for example, if I am reading a book, then we would say that I'm having a connection with that book. If I'm watching a movie, then during that time, I'm completely absorbed in whatever is going on in that movie. If I'm thinking of a person, that is a mental, emotional connection with that person. You can say yoga, a connection. So when I think of someone whom I know, whom I have a relationship with, then it opens up a two-way street. Whatever are my feelings goes to that individual, and whatever that individual is feeling comes towards me. This is called yoga. We do it all the time, naturally, every day. So when we say Raja Yoga meditation, then we're talking about using my thoughts to connect first with myself and then to a source of peace so that I can fill myself with this power of peace. Now, if you remember from yesterday, we talked about anatomy of the soul. On understanding myself a little bit deeper, we do understand that there's something more to us than this body of ours, and that the consciousness, the awareness sits here, like in the forehead. So when we have eye contact with each other, the communication is very effective. Now, for meditation, actually meditation just means thinking or contemplation, but more introspective, thinking deeply about myself. So the consciousness or the soul, meaning I am the one who has governing power over this body of mine. I am the one who gives life to this body. And referring to within the soul, the anatomy of soul, my mind, my intellect, and my subconscious, these are my three workers for the soul. So our present condition is the soul, me, the live being, I should have governing power over my mind, my intellect, my subconscious, and over this body of mine. But it's like I am a king and nobody listens to me. My mind doesn't listen to me. My intellect doesn't listen to me. My habits and tendencies in the subconscious don't listen to me. And I am completely subservient to this body of mine. So one aspect of meditation is to gain a controlling power over what type of thoughts I create, meaning my mind, and have a increased power in my intellect so that I make right decisions and bring transformation in my habits and tendencies, which are stored in my subconscious. So this is one thing that we want to accomplish. Now, for this type of meditation, as we discussed, our objective, or you can say the method, is to learn how to take my mind and my feelings away from everything physical for a few moments. In this few seconds of just stepping away with my mind and feelings from the awareness of my own body, it gives such a deep, powerful experience of peace. So the question is, and what almost everyone asks when they're learning meditation, is what to do with my mind. What shall I actually think about? Because the mind is like a child that's never been trained. It would be like if you have a child and do not teach the child anything, no discipline, and then all of a sudden I ask the child, now sit down and be quiet. It's not going to happen. Even if I've taught the child could still be restless. And so our mind is like this. We've not really, for the majority, given attention to training our mind how to sit still and just be completely relaxed for a few moments so that I can experience this very easy peace. In our practice of meditation, we need a lot of patience. And whenever we practice meditation, especially when we're new, our goal when we meditate is to have 1 or 2 seconds experience of peace. So, for example, if I meditate for 5 minutes, during that 5 minutes, if I felt calm, if I felt relaxed, if I felt at ease, for 1 or 2 seconds, then that is a successful meditation. And this 1 second of experience is a proof to me that yes, I can experience peace. And I can experience peace with the use of my own mind. It's completely within my control to create this experience of peace. Then I can start increasing it from 1 second to 2 seconds to 1 minute to 5 minutes. And then with little bit of practice, little bit of persistence, in time, I'll be able to sit or even walk around, and for 30 minutes be completely absorbed in the experience of peace. It's such a nice feeling to be peaceful. So as you're practicing and learning, have a lot of patience with yourself and keep this in mind, that we need to just collect little drops of peace, drop by drop by drop. And when I experience this peace, where does it go? It gets recorded in my own subconscious. Just like you may have experienced that sometimes, for no reason, we experience fear or we experience anxiety for no particular reason, coming from within me, based on what I've experienced, what I've gone through in my life. Then this all gets deposited and stored in my subconscious, and then it comes out on its own. And sometimes there are triggers which make it come out stronger. Peace works in the same way. I need just daily to go on accumulating drop by drop by drop of peace. And this will start accumulating in my own subconscious, and it will start to develop a habit, a personality of peace. And then when I face difficult situations, if I'm in a confrontational situation, if I'm in a high pressure situation, this reservoir of peace will come to me from inside automatically. Many people ask, what shall I do in this situation? What shall I do with this person? I'm facing this very difficult challenge. What shall I do? The answer and the first step is that I need to first accumulate power of peace within myself. It's like if I go to the store and I see something that I want to buy, but I don't have any money in my pocket, then I will not be able to buy it. It's the same thing for what I want to do in my life, meaning how I want to respond to situations, what type of person I want to be. I need to first accumulate this power of peace. It's like a spiritual income like a spiritual cache. And then whatever I want, positive and good, whatever response I would like to have when I face situations, and even if it's something coming from inside, which is not even related to what's going on, even for this, I need to accumulate within myself this power. And it's very easy. It just requires consistency. Little bit of practice, little bit of practice. I need to accumulate this account. Now, other thing is, we had homework yesterday, and the homework was to practice for 5 minutes in the morning, 2 times during the day, 1 minute each, and for 5 minutes in the evening. Of this practice, if I experienced peace for just a few moments, it was a successful experiment, a successful practice. I want to share one experience with you. In 1998, I was in India, and we had a fire at the center in San Antonio. At that time, there was no emails. The internet was not flowing at that time. So through a chain of phone calls from state to state, country to country, the message finally reached us that the center is burned to the ground. Everything is gone. So we came back to the US, and the structure was there, but it was a total loss. All of our clothes, all the furniture, everything was completely ruined and gone, either through fire or smoke or water damage. Only thing we had in our possession was maybe 1 pair of clothes in our suitcase that we brought back with us. Our clothes were not even washed, what we had, just 1 clean pair of clothes. So the next morning, we wake up extremely early in the morning, and we have, in solitude, 45 minutes or 1 hour, very powerful meditation. Every morning, this is our routine. So that next morning, after we got back, we all sat for meditation, having no belongings. Everything we owned was gone. And in that meditation, I had such a beautiful experience that within me, I have a treasure, a wealth of so much peace. I didn't feel that I had lost anything, even though everything physically was gone. And this is the beauty of this treasure of peace. Once you accumulate this in yourself, it will stay with you forever, regardless of what you have to face. And even if you don't have to face anything, then you can share it with others. It's such a worthwhile investment of time. It's like when we go to work, our main reason for going to work is to earn an income so we can support ourselves, support our families. We can have money for doing charity work, whatever I want to do. And it's the same with this treasure and this wealth of peace. Peace is like a white light And within this white light is the full rainbow of all varieties: love, tranquility, happiness, joy. All of this is contained within this one quality of peace. And the beauty of it is that each of us, doesn't matter what we have experienced in life, our original personality is peace. We just need to give ourselves a chance to experience it. Now, let us have a little bit of experiment with meditation. And I will do as we did yesterday. I'm going to meditate and speak my thoughts out loud. And we just need a little bit of discipline to practice. That's all. Otherwise, it's so easy. So, first step for meditation is get your body into a comfortable position. And when we meditate, we are basically talking to ourselves. If I'm thinking of my body, either a physical posture or I'm thinking of my breath, then actually I'm still thinking of something physical, something made of elements. And to experience this power of peace, I just need to step away from everything physical for a few seconds. So the first step is thinking deeply about myself. It's the basic truth that there is something more to me than this body. And in meditation, I'm giving myself a chance to really be with myself for a few moments. So make your body comfortable. Relax your hands and feet. Relax your neck. Let your entire body be relaxed. Now, I'm going to turn my awareness inside, away from everything in this physical world. I am a live, conscious being, the one who gives life to this body of mine. My original nature is peace. I am the creator of thoughts. I am the master of my own mind. When I see myself from now on, I will first look at the spiritual beauty within me. This is the most beautiful and most valuable thing about me. I remind myself I am a live actor, and this body is my costume. My mind is very alert. I am aware of everything around me. I can see everything. I can hear everything. But I am far, far away from the influence or pull of anything around me. I can feel very clearly the atmosphere of peace all around me. With my mind, I spread these vibrations of peace to all the souls, all the people who are going through difficulty. I am a peaceful being of light. If my mind runs away to something I have to do, gently I bring it back and I tell my mind, I'll take care of that after a few minutes. Right now, my mind is concentrated, focused, so relaxed. Because I am relaxed and peaceful, this body of mine, every muscle, every cell of this body is completely relaxed and calm. And this is all we need to do to practice meditation. Whenever I experience this calmness, it gives a lot of strength to my own body. It actually boosts my immune system. So this topic of how meditation strengthens my immune system, Dr. Hansa is going to go into this topic deeper and more clear based on her experience. Now, tomorrow, we're going to discuss where I can get this power of peace. What is the source? From where is it coming from? Yes, we all have peace as our original nature, but we need an extra power from outside of ourselves. So, what is this source? We will discuss tomorrow. It is very nice being with all of you again. This concludes session 2, and look forward to meeting you all tomorrow at the same time, 7 p.m. USA Central Time in Houston.